We are actually here. Let me get this. Let me brighten this baby up, man. Do a live look like? Yeah, we look all right. We are all right. Game has started, baby. We are back. Welcome back to the channel. You know, TGG, Thumper God Gaming. You here with us today. We are divisional playoffs. We play the Lions. We didn't really, I wanted to, but I was lazy. I didn't really go watch any film. But they run the ball a lot, so it's really not a lot to watch. But we got to stop the run this game. We can't give up big plays, man. We got to limit the big plays. They got DeAndre Hopkins on the outside, so we got to play solid defense. And we have to get turnovers this game. It's not just about sound defense, I think. We have to make turnovers. Let's go to work. Let's go, divisional, baby. It is time. Oh. Come on, man. I'm at home. You guys are going to make me... Bro. Yeah, I'm gonna quit, bro. Yeah, we quitting. We quitting. Just you have to kick it first. Don't worry, we're gonna quit. I know, bro. We're quitting after you kick. Yeah. Hey, sorry if you're already here, if you're a viewer, man. But we quitting this thing, man. We quitting this thing. And that one into the end zone. Come on, man. That's all good, bro. It's all good, you feel me? But I'm all black every time. All black everything. You feel me? Where's the left? I don't know which one. Should I go back to pregame? Should I go back to, hey, man, we just get off the plane. We got to get on the plane to go to the plane, to get to the plane, to get back to our house, man. That's how I got to be, man. Because people wearing blacks, man. We didn't coordinate before the game, man. I don't know what's going on. It's just like we home or we want to wear black, man. Want to wear black, man. Hey. Could use some water, though. Quite thirsty. Still looking for our opponent. I would do more pre-game and stuff, but yeah, no. Go in 1980s, Color Rush. I'm all black on all black, homie. Let's go. Oops, wait. Let's go. All right, we're ready now. Pre-game's over. I ain't doing 700 pre-games, bro. Ooh, I know that offense. That's all I'm saying. I know that offense. I know that San Francisco. I know what plays you can run. That is my favorite. Let's just turn the game volume a little higher. Just because I want to be in the game today, man. I want to be in the game. I see the tell. Okay, Nick Chubb looking 95 overall, man. Desmond Kill. Okay, I see you, man. 14 interceptions. Who's throwing you that many picks, though? They just kept throwing, huh? Not right, not bad. Which means I ain't got to have a spy, homie. Oh, damn. I hope I kick. I didn't put receipt. Okay, good. Good. So everything's the same. Don't have to worry about kicking or nothing. Between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. Oh, the kicker. Let's see, you know, you got run defense, right? Whoa, you feel me? You met him. You met the dude. You feel me? You bet the dude. Oh, you're this guy? Yeah, it's going to be a fun game.
On the ground, this
Told you guys it's going to be a fun game.
With a first down and more. And he'll get this down to the 39.
I always do that though. First play, and then next thing you know, I'm stopped for the next 4 quarters. Can't do nothing, man.
Nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman, and he'll lose yardage here.
You think he did something, but damn, that's my fault.
Loss, second and 12.
Oops. See, that's what I did last time. That's what I did last time, man. Oh, you moving already? Don't get sucked in, bro. Ooh. They just kept going outside. Thought he was going to get blocked.
Running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again.
How am I wearing the wrong jersey, though?
Or you can decide to throw the ball
I'm at home.
because usually you have the defense back on its
Why am I wearing? Am I supposed to wear white?
A conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
13, 65.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. And complete to Zach Ertz.
Get off me, little dude.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Ball at the 9 on second and 8. A handoff to Mixon.
It's not a face mask, though.
He'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up third and 3. Hey, gun. Check 24. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. I'm going to come back to you.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
I kind of honestly want to see what kind of offense he runs, though, to tell the truth.
On now is Vinatieri.
Could go for it, but
from the right hash here,
smart play has been helping me on my win streak, so let's keep it smart.
And Vinatieri's kick is good.
I don't want to see this offense tell the truth. I'll just take the points. If I was like afraid of the offense, I might have went for it. But I haven't really seen it yet. I've kind of seen Dabble a couple games here and there, but I didn't play the Lions this year, so
Ultimately, he stopped right where he would have.
Should have watched more of the Rams game. That's kind of my fault.
At the 25.
Goal line? He bringing goal line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's
See you,
up
Chubb.
After a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on second and 8 at the 27-yard line. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb.
Oh, you think his emotion is going to be the weak side? Come on, bruh. I just step and replace, man. Step and replace.
In the middle of the line, a lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Empty.
Second and 9. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end.
If that's what I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing.
11 yards
We're just gonna play football. We're just gonna play football, bro.
A couple of first downs on the drive.
We're gonna play football, man.
From the 47 now on first down. A give. This is Chubb.
Hey, you guys see that corner play? Y'all see that corner play though?
To the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers,
I'm not gonna say nothing, man. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. Hey, they ball is playoff ball, man. People gonna make plays. It's playoff ball, man.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb.
Nick, where you going, Nick?
They'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough.
We in today.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
We're gonna bring out special.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Didn't think he was gonna run it. My bad. My bad.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They'll give it to Chubb. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. But they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. And he is into the end zone.
Hey, if that's his offense, we'll be fine. I'll just say that now.
And the Lions have taken the lead.
If that's his offense, we'll be fine.
And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he fires. Here's one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go left side of the ground with Chubb. Pernell McPhee in there on the stop.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Kill. Hey, 59, ready. Kill,
Chubb will get the call, running left. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire. And
through an opening, and there he goes. 30, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
His kick is good.
well, partner, anytime you see a big-time kickoff return, especially one that ends up in the end zone for a touchdown, that's probably the most exciting 10 seconds in the great game of football.
I think it was our friend Ed Brady that told us that one day. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
Incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They
I've never had so
slowed down to
many
stop that
defensive
running
players get
play.
hurt.
I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
21, 51,
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Ryan. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb, and he'll be taken down at the 34.
Carrier
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run. Chubb. And room there to work it inside the 25. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
49ers 24-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This from 36 yards out. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional round matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
The tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up
Chubb. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo eluding the pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
21.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And this is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Now Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Antoine Winfield on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up.
They run it again with Chubb. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Chubb on the carry.
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try again with Chubb, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
Oh, shit.
He'll try to surge ahead with Connor, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions add on to their lead.
that drive, they really increased their cushion. Felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air.
Oh, my.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alexander Johnson. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go? Oh, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised. But that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
A give. This is Chubb. It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Appreciate it, man, but I'm not really in the mood today.
And again, it's Chubb. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Brings up 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
1st down, Detroit.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
On the pickup.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Handoff comes to Chubb, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1?
It's now 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Nick Chubb saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Lions
Appreciate it,
use
man.
the short field to
Appreciate
their
it.
advantage as they cash in for 6.
Rip right. 22. Switch. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
40. 49ers 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will make it into the end zone. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And he'll be out right at the 35.
Cole Beasley. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Check. 53's mine.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Mixon.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, they wound up losing yardage.
And he connects with Ertz. 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Zach Ertz, 66 yards. And the 49ers get a score closer. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, well, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go. And that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time.
No problem, AJ.
Seems like they've
No
been
problem,
running
man.
uphill all
Not
game.
really in the best mood today, so the stream ain't gonna be so live today.
Ready. Like 25. Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
You better be afraid of me. 53's the mic.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he stopped immediately there.
Joe Mixon.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo tossing quickly out wide. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Zach Ertz, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. Garoppolo now. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And now right out of the 2 minutes.
Wish it was a whole new ball game. I needed those points in the 3rd quarter, though.
56 to go.
Nah, man, this ain't no comeback. You're just going to be smart with it, bro.
3rd and 10. Expect a
If I come back, that's the worst play in the history of his existence, bro.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Ryan wants to throw it. Fitzgerald on the slant. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
First down
from the shotgun, Ryan. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. From 13 yards out. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now,
All right, no, game should have been different at the beginning. We dropped so many interceptions.
Like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Carter on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It certainly has not been the outing that they envisioned on their home turf in the divisional round of the playoffs, and they have been pushed around, and now their backs against the wall. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 73 yards. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late.
Can't kick
That
an
they
onside
wouldn't give
kick
up a
to
big
save my
pass play
life,
like
man.
that, but they did. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
Intercepted by the Lions. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Lions
Why is he still
ready to
going
kick
for
off
it,
their
bro?
next drive.
What
Only
is going
one
on here?
timeout
Is he serious?
defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time
need
management
the ball.
chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have one timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing. That's caught inside the 20. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
A gain of 55 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick here is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So he remains perfect. 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for
Not
any
even that,
offense
though.
to have an ace
There's a
like
way
him
to
up
kick
their
it
sleeve, isn't it? Because
that
now
it's better than that.
you know
At least
what
you get
his
a
range
chance.
is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're
I
pretty much
haven't been
counting
able
on
to do
3
one
points going
good
up
one
on the
yet.
board.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Tonight's final score, Lions.
Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side. And
We'll get
now
better defense.
They face what they
We'll
don't
get better
want to face,
defense.
and that's the
Appreciate you guys for
offseason.
coming.
Think about the journey
No energy,
just
but
getting to
you
this
know,
game.
it is what it is.
Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini
Peace.
camps before that. Going through the regular season, fighting
Not
and
good
scratching
odds,
and
but
clawing to
fucking
make it to
shit,
the
man.
playoffs. And then to get to this game, 1 game short of a conference championship, they'll have the whole offseason to think about it. Let's see if they use it as motivation.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.